I have some pictures to use as visual aids in my speech. There's not any writing on the backs of them. The good old family vacation. Fun for both kids and adults alike. It's a time to relax, spend time with the people you love the most, and take a break from the daily grind of life. I'm Whitney Carey, and today I'll be talking about the importance of taking family vacations, as well as why your next vacation should be to South Texas, and it should be as soon as possible. So we all know that family vacations are fun and a time to get away. But did you also know that family vacations can also be good for your mental health? Psychology Today says that family vacations can actually break up your stress cycle. And your stress cycle is the amount of stress that accumulates from your day-to-day life. So family vacations can break up this cycle as well as give you a break from your day-to-day routine. Family vacations can also help you improve your cohesive bond. Your cohesive bond is what helps you grow and maintain relationships. So your family vacation can actually help you strengthen the relationships you have with the people you love most. Now that we've talked about the mental advantages of family vacations, let's take a look at spending time together. In my personal experience, I have found that spending time together with your family on a vacation is a good way to help reconnect with the most important people in your life. My husband and I took our two boys on a family vacation to South Texas earlier this year. So we decided to drive, and overall we spent 30 plus hours together in the car. And yes, we are a little bit crazy, but it was a lot of fun. So we got to spend a lot of time together. Even after the kids fell asleep in the car, it gave my husband and I time to just be together and reconnect and talk to each other. Even if it was just, hey, are you still awake? Or, hey, do you want me to drive? So family vacations can also give you the opportunity to be together and experience new things. For example, I got to experience my husband and my children see the Gulf of Mexico for the first time. I also got to see the look on my kids' faces when they got salt water in their mouths for the first time too. And then as a family, we got to experience what it's like to go to a new country for the first time. So now on to the good stuff. Why should South Texas be your next vacation destination? Well, South Texas has a ton of fun things to do. We spent 10 days in Texas, and the first half we spent it in Corpus Christi. Now, in Corpus Christi, there are a lot of things to do, and we stayed in a condo on the nearby island of North Padre. We rented a condo, and even though it was mostly residential things, there were still touristy things you could see and do, like get your picture taken in front of a painted submarine at the local gift shop. Something that we also spent a lot of time doing was spending time at the North Padre Island beach. The water was perfect and the sand was great for making sandcastles. We spent a couple days here just spending time together as a family and relaxing. Another fun thing to do in the Corpus Christi area is to go to the Texas State Aquarium. Now at the Texas State Aquarium, you can learn about animals and the habitats they live in, and you can also get up close and personal with some of the animals. And I mean close. You can see Aiden here is pretty intimidated by that tiger shark just a couple feet away. And the kids also got to learn about stingrays and pet them in their outdoor enclosures. And my youngest child even petted an alligator. He's crazy. So, the Texas State Aquarium also has a rehabilitation program called the Second Chances Wildlife Rehabilitation Program. And this program rehabilitates and introduces animals back into their natural habitats, or if they can't be reintroduced, they're kept at the aquarium and are used to educate visitors to the aquarium as well as people looking at their online website. Now, next to the Texas State Aquarium is the USS Lexington. It's a naval battleship where that you can actually go on board and tour and see how it's set up, and it's also rumored to be haunted. So if you're up for it, they do have nighttime tours you can go on as well. And one of the last fun things to do in the Corpus Christi area is to go to the Schlitterbahn Water Park if you're looking for some freshwater only fun. So while there are a ton of things to do, there's also a ton of great places to eat. we found one of these amazing small little Italian restaurants called Island Italian, and it had the best Italian food I think I've ever eaten in my entire life. I wasn't really expecting it to be that great since we were so far south. I was just expecting Mexican or Southwestern style food. Another great place that you have to go to when you go to Texas is Whataburger. So Whataburger is a regional chain that I had never heard of until we got to Texas and we started seeing them like every half mile. And so according to their website, Whataburger was actually founded in 1950 and the first location was actually in Corpus Christi. Now the restaurant chain is still owned and operated by the original family, and when you go into Whataburger, you can expect to get this giant hamburger along with giant fries to go with it. You will not leave that place hungry. The second half of our trip took us further south to South Padre Island and the Harlingen, Texas area. Now, South Padre Island is much more commercialized than North Padre, and it's geared toward tourism. So there's tons of things to do, like shopping in gift stores, or going parasailing, or even taking a pirate-themed dinner cruise out into the Gulf of Mexico. We also did go to the South Padre Island beach, just to kind of compare the differences between north and south. South Padre Island water was a bit more rough, but it also washed up more varieties of items onto the beach, like seashells and different types of seaweed. On our last full day in Texas, we took a day trip into Mexico with some relatives that live in the area. And we crossed the Progreso International Bridge, which is estimated to receive about 1.25 people crossing it per year. Now, we crossed this bridge into the border town of Nuevo Progreso, Mexico, which was just about 40 minutes south of where we were staying. Nuevo Progreso is one of the last safe cities that you can cross into Mexico as a U.S. citizen. The crime rate is really low, and it's something the city is very proud of. They even boast on their website that in the last 9 years, they've not had any incidents involving a U.S. citizen. So, in order to get to Nuevo Progreso, you cross the Progreso International Bridge over the Rio Grande River, and of course we had to commemorate the trip by taking a picture of us being in two places at one time, both the U.S. and the Mexico side of the bridge. Now our trip into Mexico really gave us a chance to learn about the culture of Mexico and of the people of Nuevo Progreso. The people that live in this town are very poor, but they were also very happy people. They were outgoing, they would speak to you, ask you if you needed help, they would offer to clean your windows for you even. And it really just made the whole day enjoyable, and we can't wait to go back. So of course, one of the things you have to do in Mexico is get authentic Mexican food. This is a picture of my dinner from Angel's Mexican Restaurant, and it's up on the 4th floor of a building, so when you look out, you can see the entire town and all of the people down below shopping. And then of course, in true fashion, we did some tourist shopping. We bought this handmade hammock from one of the street vendors, and we hang it in our hammock in our backyard as a reminder of our vacation and of the memories we've made. So in conclusion, family vacations, especially family vacations to South Texas, are very important. Family vacations help reduce the amount of stress in your life and build relationships with your family members, and it also decreases stress. South Texas is a great place to family vacation because there's literally something for everyone. From trips to the beach to wildlife preservation to battleship tours and water parks and even a day trip to Mexico, you are really guaranteed to have a wonderful time. You're also guaranteed to make great new family memories just like these. Now go book your trip to South Texas today, and thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
Very good, Wicky.
Nice job.
That was good.